Good morning, my name is Thomas Adams, and here are your sports headlines to 11:30. The PWHL are announcing a new program geared towards aspiring female hockey players in the Lower Mainland and beyond. I'm here with reporter Elijah Ford discussing the teams and players that are pushing the women's game forward. Now, Elijah, will the mentorship program be focused on hockey skill development or more on personal growth as an athlete?
Yeah, it's a really good question. I'd say it definitely leans towards the former rather than the latter. The PWHL's Instagram post says the goal behind the program is to connect with other girls who love hockey as much as they do and grow your leadership and communication skills. The program is also supported by the nonprofit group Strong Girls United, whose sessions usually cover a broad amount of topics like personal growth, confidence, and resilience.
How can people apply to the program, and what ages is it available to?
Right now, registration is open through a link on the PWHL's Instagram page where you can fill out a pretty simple form asking questions about what your interest is in the program, what kind of challenges you faced so far in your hockey career, and basically what hockey means to you. Act on it fast, though, because registration does close at the end of the week on November 9th.
Thank you, Elijah. Staying with women's hockey, Hockey Canada has named its 25 players for the women's team facing the host United States in the first two games of the rivalry series. 3 goalies, 8 defenders, and 14 forwards will square off against the arch-rivals Americans on November 6th in Cleveland, Ohio, and November 8th in Buffalo, New York. The roster includes 20 players who earned a silver medal in this year's World Championship in Czechia, where Canada lost the finals 4-3 in overtime to the U.S. Forwards Hannah Miller, Caitlin Kramer, defender Katie Tabin, and goaltender Kaylee Osborne will make their national team debuts for Canada with the teams when chosen after a week-long training camp in Montreal. The rivalry series will conclude in Edmonton with games on December 10th and December 13th in the final meeting between the two countries before February's Olympic Games in Italy. Staying with hockey, the Vancouver Canucks will be taking on the Predators tonight in Nashville. Vancouver, who currently has a record of 6 wins and 7 losses, will look to get a boost tonight with the return of their captain, Quinn Hughes, who has now joined the team and is on the ice for practice this morning. The Predators are also looking to keep their season from spiraling as they sit at 5-6-2. The Vancouver Giants secure a 2-1 win yesterday against the Prince George Cougars at the Langley Event Center. The game remained tight until Cameron Schmidt scored a game-winning goal in the third period. Schmidt, the Prince George native, now has 11 goals and 24 points on the season with the Vancouver Giants. The Abbotsford Canucks can't get any momentum going as they lose 7-3 to the Henderson Silver Knights. This is now their 7th consecutive loss, leaving them dead last in the Pacific Division of the AHL. Now sitting at a record of 2-7, the Abbotsford Canucks look to find ways to connect on the ice and in the lines to secure a victory. Forward Joseph Labate, who scored 2 of the Canucks' 3 goals, sees good foundation in the team.
Played well. We're right in it. The process is coming. I think we're playing good hockey, but obviously, we have to learn how to finish games, and so it's frustrating.
Their next game against the first-place Colorado Eagles is on November 7th. Headed to tennis, Canadian star Felix Auger-Aliassime is pulling out of this week's Moselle Open, a move that prioritizes his health while putting a berth in the elite ATP finals at risk. The 25-year-old from Montreal cited a knee injury as the reason for his withdrawal from the tournament in France, which is one of the 2 ATP 250 events running this week. Auger-Aliassime is coming off a grueling run to the finals of Paris Masters, which ended with a loss to the world number 1 Jannik Sinner on Sunday. He rallied from a set down to his first 3 matches and played the 5 tiebreaker. Thank you for tuning in to Sports Headlines at 11:30. I'm Thomas Adams, and have a great day.
Stay tuned for more on BCIT's 1680 The Crow.
Yeah, not bad, not bad.
This is 1680 The Crow, and you're listening to our feature presentation.
Have you ever been overwhelmed by the amount of fall stuff there are in stores as soon as August starts?
I have. It's become overwhelmed with stuff in the stores, on the shelves, all fall products, including fall seasonal drinks, candles, blankets, you name it, and I want it.
Welcome to Falling for Consumerism, Pumpkin Spice and Everything Not So Nice. I'm Jeannie Lynn.
And I'm Isabella Vertone, and on today's episode, we're going to be talking about fall products and why people buy them and where they end up going.
We're in a winter's location here in Metro Vancouver, and people are here shopping on a Tuesday afternoon. Fall is definitely on the shelves.
Yeah, there are so many candles, blankets, and pumpkin-flavored food that is in everyone's baskets, and you can see everyone buying these seasonal products.
Cashier number 1, please.
To understand this obsession with fall shopping, we talked to Carla Dreyer, interior designer expert, about what it is about the season that makes it so popular.
So I think almost people moving towards that, it's called the hygge sort of movement.
I actually haven't heard of that.
Yeah, like I think it's in Denmark or somewhere there. Like they call it hygge, where basically it's like everything is like about warmth. So it's like, it gets dark there, 3:00 or something, how it does here for a bit. And so it's about, how do we feel good during that time? And so I think there is something about like lighting the candles and having the nice throw and having the, pumpkin spice and all those things to make you feel warm and cozy and good. So I think it's in a way leaning towards the season and people try to make themselves kind of get through it in some ways, especially for Vancouver, I'm saying, because I know